And we're live! Next podcast, we're here with Sammy Walker and Kobe the King Guice. And dude, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, name's Sammy Walker, first of all. MMA fighter, train out of Warriors Den. Like to do music on my spare time.
Yeah.
Work out all the time. Just be around good people all the time, man. Have a good time.
There you go, man.
Same over here, fighting out of Warriors Den. Nicknamed the King. Technically 2-2 right now, but I'm gonna sound 3-1.
There you go. There you go, man.
That's all I can say.
How old are you? How old are you right now?
I'm 12.
12 years old, and how many fights have you had?
Have 4.
Dude, there you go. That is awesome. Can you, like, how old were you whenever you started in mixed martial arts?
21.
Can you imagine where you'd be right now if you had like 12 years old and you're like,
right? I know.
4 fights in your belt?
I was playing football at his age. I was playing football, man.
Yeah.
I played a lot of football and wrestled since I was a kid. So.
Yeah. Dude, there you go.
Yeah.
Dude,
the sport wasn't really around when me and John
were
in school, you know, like it.
I was watching like UFC 1 and stuff.
Man, I remember actually when I was like, 4th, 5th grade, man, my uncle Robert actually the one that got me into it.
Mm-hmm.
We was watching, I think it was The Ultimate Fighter. It was the first fight. I think it was Bonner and Forrest Griffin.
Yeah,
Forrest
like
Griffin.
*1.
That's the one that got.
I think that was the very first season we was actually watching it.
Dude, yeah.
And then he got me into it. I remember I see Pride, Rampage, and Wanderlei, and or Vanderlei, however you say it. And I see Chuck Liddell and all them, Shogun, and watch them like, man, like this is crazy.
Those are the greats right there.
Right,
the OGs,
legends,
like from
legends of the sport,
Yeah.
pioneers.
They really like, I don't know, man. It's changed so much as like a sport, and then just like the quality of fighters
Man,
nowadays.
dude, man, everybody's well-rounded now. Like, to be honest, fighters today are way better than they were back then.
Yeah.
You know, back then you were either strictly just a stand-up guy, you know, a brawler.
Yeah.
Or you like Horace Gracie and submitting people.
Yeah.
Now you have to be well-rounded. So
Take it to the ground and finish it anyway.
Yeah, dude. Now they're just so versatile, man. And like you said, I mean, like you used to have guys, and it was okay if you were just a boxer. You just stood up or could box, you know. You could dominate a whole division that way. But now you got
Chuck Liddell is a prime example of that.
Yeah.
Oh, the sport caught up to him, man.
Yeah.
The sport caught up to Chuck. I actually used to like watching Chuck Liddell.
Yeah.
He was a stand-up king. He was great at takedown defense. Like that was his main. The only wrestling he did was takedown defense. You know.
Come here. You can come over here.
Yeah. Here, get on in here. Yeah. Let's get this way. You got it, buddy.
You want to sit down? All right.
What's his name?
Shabazz.
Nice. There you go.
Heck yeah.
But now, man, Chuck, man, when he was getting his butt kicked over there in Pride, I mean, ain't no shame, man, you know what I mean? You talk about the top guys over there at the time.
Yeah.
And then he came, but he was a man in UFC. You know, he put it on. Him, Randy Couture, they had that little trilogy fight.
Yeah.
You know,
and that was the classic stand-up versus, wrestler.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, man, you take, the wrestlers now, you got somebody like Khabib. You see what type of wrestling compared to Couture. It's like, you can't even compare it, you know what I mean? Like,
Where is he from? Dagestan?
Yeah, Russia over there.
They talk about how bad them guys are over there. Yeah, Dagestan wrestling. They say it's a different type of wrestling than American wrestling over there.
It's a different breed.
I don't know, man.
Cold-blooded guys.
Yeah.
Cold-blooded.
Even in the demeanor, it's just complete.
All of them got beards and buzz cuts.
Yeah, dude. Did you see after Connor did the whole thing with the bus, he was like, "Just come to me, message me, we fight
inside the octagon, outside."
Yeah, he was just like so chill about it. He was like, "Bring me guys."
I think that fight's gonna happen soon.
Yeah,
I say the end of this year.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
If end of this year, like
around November, December.
Yeah,
that's gonna be the fight.
They're talking about having it in Russia, but Joe Rogan was like, "If they have this fight in Russia, I ain't going." He's like, "I ain't going to Russia."
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna have it in Russia because it'd be too big of a loss as far as money wise for UFC to make it in America. Not saying they wouldn't make a lot of money. They'd make a lot of money in Russia because it could be, but their fan base kind of carries a fan base, man. Those Irish dudes and those Russian guys, man. You talking about?
Can you imagine?
A brawl.
Yeah, dude, that's like clashes of freaking.
They're gonna have to have a lot of armed.
Even when they fight in Vegas, man, it's still gonna be top security everywhere.
Dude, that's gonna be rough.
I like to see that fight.
Yeah,
I like to see. I
think it's a great fight.
Yeah.
How would y'all see it going?
I think Connor. I mean, I don't like what he did
Yeah.
You know, with the whole bus incident. But as far as fighting goes, nobody hits like him in that division. So I think Connor's gonna knock him out.
I think the first 2 rounds will be very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But if that goes to the ground,
it's over.
Connor's done.
Connor's done, man. I mean, you look.
He don't got no chance.
You look at what a 10 days notice Mendez did to him, or 2 weeks notice out of shape Mendez, and don't get me wrong, I like Chad, but he's no Khabib, man. You know,
that's the truth, man.
So Connor was lucky enough to survive that and finish it. You know, he gassed. If he didn't gas, you know, that was like, man, they ain't looking too good.
I remember listening to the commentary where they were doing it, and they were all like, "We've been waiting to see what happens when Connor gets on the ground," and he just looked like a deer in the headlights for a couple of seconds. He was like, and then he got up.
He did good defending that submission though, and got back, and I mean, he did what he was supposed to do. You know, finish that fight, and he did. So I like McGregor. I talk about him all the time. But I like McGregor. He's exciting to watch.
Yeah, I mean, like I sort of followed him from his early days in the UFC, and I was always like, man, this guy's special. This guy's special, and like mainly because everything he said, he would do it. A lot of fighters, they'll say stuff and they won't end up backing it up. But everything that come out of his mouth, usually he'd end up doing it.
McGregor put that pressure on you, man.
And he talks. And he talks, and he talks, but he back it up.
Yeah, he does. I give him that.
It's true.
He's excited, man.
The way they say that he does the southpaw stance is different than anybody else.
It's really wide.
Because he pushes them against the cage, and he has full extension on that punch. It's not just it's full extension.
Right, he's overextending himself, but he's so quick and accurate.
Yeah.
If you look at which Connor, I say all the time, I think he's powerful. Like, he's very powerful, which all the fighters are powerful with deadlift. Everybody's powerful with 4-ounce gloves. Who was it? That Cruz said that before. Everybody's powerful with 4-ounce gloves. The thing is, Connor's accurate and he's fast. He's very, you know, he hits you with that jab and he sets you up with it. Bam! That left hand comes out of nowhere.
Eddie Alvarez is a prime example.
Man,
when he caught him with that flurry, that punch. Like this, and then it was just like pow, 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 pow.
Man, he put it on Eddie, man.
He did.
That was embarrassing.
It was. It was. Yeah,
that was embarrassing.
Yeah,
that was worse than when Silva fought Griffin and sitting with his hands down and sitting there dodging everything and then just walking backwards and hit him with a little two and knocked him out. Griffin put his hands up. I was like, that's.
I'm pretty sure they fought at light heavyweight too.
Yeah, they did.
Silva went up to fight him.
That was embarrassing.
Yeah,
you know.
Man, that was a rough fight.
Man.
Yeah. Dude, but speaking of fights, you guys had fights this weekend and did commentary. I gotta say, man, I'm just throwing this out there. I gotta say to you in person, that is the most violent knockout I have seen on TV or in real life. That was freaking brutal, dude.
Nah, it's the way it goes sometimes, man. I'm glad the guy's alright, though. You know?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it sucks that happens in this sport sometimes. You know, that's what everybody wants to see, but at the end of the day, man, it's all love, man.
And
it's part of it.
I mean, from mine and John's angle, I was telling him about this. Like, we were, watching the fight, and then he fell, but the ref was sort of blocking his upper body. So all we saw was his legs doing this, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, he's dead."
I know. Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what's happening right now.
Yeah.
No, I was actually expecting a real tough fight, man. I know, I mean, that's a good gym, man. That's a good gym. That's a really good gym. They got some really great fighters down there.
Did he fight V3 before?
I have no idea, man. I never look up guys I fight.
I ain't gonna get an idea with that too.
You just go in there and you do what you want to do.
My theory on that is, I mean, I guess, going to the next level, as I progress up, you have to study your guy. It's just like any other sport as far as, studying, filming, and getting ready, preparing.
Yeah.
But now, I look at it as like, all right, say my guy's a wrestler. And the whole time in camp, I'm just focused on, hey, let's keep this fight standing up. I don't want to wrestle with this guy.
Yeah.
But then you lose focus on your striking and your jiu-jitsu, then your own wrestling.
Yeah.
That would set you in that mode of like, all right, let's say if now in the fight, I stop this guy's takedown, but man, he's a hell of a kickboxer too.
Yeah.
Now what? You know what I mean? Now it's like, now let's try to wrestle with him. Now, so you got to prepare yourself for every situation. It's mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
That's what people gotta realize. It's mixed martial arts. It's not just a wrestling match. It's not just a boxing match. It's not just a kickboxing, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu. You have to prepare for every single thing. So that's why, I try to not to. They tell me who I fight. Cool.
Yeah.
Tell me the day. Just get ready for it.
That's really awesome because I was actually wondering about that. Like, we everybody knows you have knockout power. Like they've seen your fights and like. me and John were sitting there like, is that, you know, it? Like, a lot of fighters are just, you know, a lot of times they just have that, like Roy Nelson, for example. I mean, he has the wrestling background, but everybody knows he's looking for that right hand. And we were wondering, like, as far as, like, how you go, you know, you're training in all the aspects of it.
Man, but actually, if you want to be honest, for this camp we was doing a lot of, that's what we was planning on doing, was a lot of wrestling, really, to be honest, for this camp. Well, man, he came out heavy.
He did.
I kind of got wild too. I kind of got wild. He got caught up in the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember once I hit him with that, I think it was the left that I hit him caught the first time. And then once he got back up, I could see that he was out. You know what I mean? Going out. So
dude, me and
kind of got wild.
Yeah, we were so like just stoked about it, and we called it wrong. Like I thought it was right too.
Yeah, I thought it was a right that you caught him with first, and then we actually saw the video again. We saw there was like a short left as he was coming in, and it kind of dropped him a little bit. I was like, man, that was such a short left that dropped that guy.
It was accurate though too, man.
Yeah,
that's good.
So I try to work on my hand speed too.
Yeah.
So like, is there like a point where you figured out you had this ability or power to knock people out, or was it just sort of like a surprise to you?
Well, I would say God given.
Yeah.
I think the first. I remember. See, the first fight, which fight was it? I think it was my second fight. If y'all remember that was last April. I think I fought a guy from SSL.
Really?
I'm pretty sure he's from SSL.
Dang.
Yeah, he was. I think.
Man, I told myself that was the worst fight I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Out of all the fights, street fights in there, that's the worst fight I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
It was like I couldn't put nothing together, you know what I mean? I couldn't put it, and I was getting frustrated, you know, he kept having to pause and stop and everything. I mean, which everybody's gonna have one of those fights.
Yeah.
You know, and every fight ain't gonna be perfect like how you want. But man, I was like, man, I told myself, I was like, man, I'm hurting this guy all the time, and I'm holding myself back.
Yeah.
So then ever since then, after that, man, I think all my fights been finishes so far.
Yeah.
Other than I think I had a kickboxing fight, which that guy was really good, and I ended up dropping him about 3 or 4 times, and he was huge. Like, he was a big guy, man.
Yeah.
He's a big guy, but he was really good. But
did you like go into it straight? Because you said you wrestled, and did you wrestle in high school?
I wrestled in middle school, and I wrestled a little bit in high school, and then I ended up quitting.
Yeah.
You know, I was focused more on football.
Yeah.
Football, that's my first love, man, in sports.
Yeah,
you know?
Heck yeah.
So,
A lot of good fundamentals come from football, though. If you transfer to fighting, you know.
Yeah, I think that's why I developed a lot of my power too. Doing all those deadlifts and power cleans and everything.
Yeah.
So.
But you feel like whenever you went into it, did you go kickboxing, straight kickboxing, or did you go for MMA first? Like,
when I actually first started training, I was doing it just so I wouldn't be bored.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be bored. I get bored really easy, and I didn't want to be bored. And then I was like, well, you know, do some kickboxing. I like kickboxing.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've always liked the MMA.
Yeah.
But then I remember, I think Jose asked me if I ever thought about fighting or trying. I was like, we can see what happens.
Yeah.
And then I jumped on the card, man, and took off and went from there. Been since. So.
Nice.
And then I mean, this is your 6th or 7th fight?
8.
8? Yeah,
8, one of them.
You've been doing you've actually been fighting now. What is this, your 2nd year? Going into your 2nd year?
Yeah, this is actually the 2nd year.
Man.
Yeah.
Nice. What do you feel like is for you going from your win streak right now, which I think is impressive, and you can that's definitely getting a lot of eyes on you. But where do you see it going from here? What do you feel like is your next step?
Man, I don't know. I've been talking about going pro. You know, I have, if y'all know my teammates Alex Riggs and James Conway, they're both pros now. And man, I think, you know, which they're really good. And I, you know, seeing myself, it's like, man, I think I got a good chance of going pro.
Yeah, man.
I might test the waters at 185, you know, because I think I'm way too small for 205 as a pro. Especially going up,
big guys.
Yeah, especially going up in the ranks. So down the road, you know, 185. I think I'd be really good at 185, especially carrying the power that I have.
Yeah, I was about to say you bring that power down with you, and
so I might do one more around August. We'll see. Nice. All right. Maybe August.
Yeah.
185. Good. It's a lot of good fighters out there. 185.
Yeah.
And then we'll go. I think it'd be time to go after that. So,
dude, nice.
Well, give me some money.
Yeah. What about you, man? You're so are you training mixed martial arts right now?
I do kickboxing right now.
Yeah. And until I think until 18 you can't do MMA? Are you planning on doing MMA
Yeah, I'm gonna be better than him.
There you go.
That's all I can say.
Dun dun dun. How many years do you have until you're 18?
I got 6 more.
You got 6 more years of training, man. All right.
That's a good amount of time right there.
We actually got a lot of kids, man. They, you know, that's gonna be really good as they get older, man. We got him, Tony, Cole, which Cole is really good at wrestling. I don't think he's lost in a few years.
He didn't lose until this season, and I saw him.
Yeah,
that dude was good at it.
Yeah, he's doing really good.
Yeah, man.
We got the twins. What was it? Drake and Luke.
Cole.
Drake and Cole. Okay.
And Drake and Luke.
Okay, I thought I was right. Drake and Luke. We got a lot of kids, man. We got a lot of fighters at our gym, man. Like I said, James and Alex are pros. They're doing both doing well. I think James was 2-0, both first round finishes.
Dang, man.
Alex, I think he's 1-1. You know, he lost his last one by decision, and he won his first one by knockout. We got big Chris Hayes, man.
Chris Hayes.
I'm excited about those fights.
Yeah, that's a good
super
fight.
Heavyweight fights.
Yeah, that's a good fight, man.
Is Chris Hayes pro or is he?
No, he's actually amateur. I think he's gonna do this one, and he's gonna go pro heavyweights, which heavyweight is a professional, 265 and under.
Yeah.
So he's been working really hard, trying to get his weight right and eating right.
Where does he walk around at, dude?
Man, probably like 300. He's a big guy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He's a big guy.
Well, so like, I don't really know. I mean, I know the difference between the two, but how do you take that step from amateur to pro? Do you just sign and you're like, hey,
Well, I think you have to sit down. You have to, you and your coaches sit down. And I think it's really, it's up to you as a person. Like, if you feel like you're comfortable enough to, because once you go pro, man, there's no coming back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I think if you get your coaches and they sit down and talk with you, then I guess you just go, sign papers and documents and everything, and then
there you are.
You're registered,
with
man.
The Wolves now.
Yeah, your hands are registered, man. You can't be out here fighting street fights.
Yeah, man. I totally forgot about that aspect of it too. Dang, dude.
You consider a human weapon after that.
Yeah. So I mean, like, who are some? So V3, I guess do they do pro-am fights as well?
Yeah, V3 does pro-am fights. I think Valor. I know Valor does for sure because Alex, that's what he did, was a Valor fight. Let's see who else does one. I think I'm not really sure.
Yeah, Jose was talking about doing with the Warriors team.
Yeah, he's been talking about it for a while. Yeah. I think he wants to, man. I think the thing with pro is, man, when you got pro fights on there, and then amateur, just the rule set is different. And as far as, like amateur, you can't knee and elbow to the face, and certain submissions, it has to be straight submissions. As far as pros, man, it's, you can bend, twist and everything.
Yeah, I totally didn't know that.
Yeah. And then plus, the cage difference of a pro. The pro fights are usually, you got a bigger cage. So the amateurs is smaller.
Is it regulated that way? Like the pro cage has to be like bigger, or?
I'm not sure. Now on that part, I'm not sure.
Yeah, because somebody was talking about that the other day. I didn't realize that it was is that a hexagon you were fighting in?
Yeah. I think.
Because somebody was talking about that the other day, and I was like, maybe it was. I don't know. I was calling it octagon.
Maybe.
So dang, I don't know, dude.
Maybe. I can't tell. It might have been.
But dude, I don't even know how they would get a bigger cage than the VFW, man.
I think eventually he's gonna have to get.
I think that's the main thing that's been holding him back. He's been talking about trying to find a bigger venue, but there's not a bigger venue in Dixon.
The problem is he's been trying to get it in schools, but the school boards don't want it because of MMA, because of the violence, and apparently there was what. Yep, that's me. But I think what happened was a while ago, a long time ago, something happened at an event, and everybody got into it. Yeah, so it was like, all right, let's shut all that down. Stop.
But it's messed up how just one person can screw up something for the future of a whole other thing.
I know, right?
I know, right? After what I heard happened with that, the guy was like, oh, they're wrestling matches, and then everybody was calling asking for tickets to the cage fights and stuff.
Yeah.
So that'd be rough. But I don't know, man. How do you want to pursue the UFC type stuff?
Yes,
is that a goal?
Yes, that is the goal of mine. Actually, UFC would be the ultimate goal for me.
Yeah,
I always told myself. This is what I told everybody. Don't get me wrong. I love MMA.
Yeah,
I love MMA, man.
Yeah.
But getting hit in the face sucks. It sucks. Getting hit, kicked, and everything choked. It sucks, man. But yes, if I was to make it to UFC, not only would that be a great accomplishment to myself, but I think you know, for my whole city.
Yeah,
you know, man. Like, man, he actually, you know, he's here.
We're from Sammy Walker City.
And especially if I was to win the belt,
man.
You know, that's that would be the grand prize of it all. If I win a UFC belt one day,
heck yeah,
I would be done fighting.
Yeah,
I would be done.
I'm just saying,
I've reached the ultimate, like, the pinnacle for me. Like,
I know
that's
you
it,
like
man.
me to defend this, but
you know,
I'm just retiring on top.
It just depends, man. I would probably defend it because I always say, you know, if you win the belt, I feel like you should defend it at least once.
Yeah,
for legacy, whether you lose it or not, you know, for legacy wise. So I'll probably defend it once, and that'll be it.
Yeah, champ till you defend it.
That's awesome.
That'll be
I'm
it.
really excited that that's the case because I was wondering about that myself because I was like, he's probably good enough to go pro, and hopefully he'll go even farther than that. It's going to be exciting to see.
No, I mean, it's going to be a good road, and Rakim, man, a lot of people don't know, but me and Rakim growing up since we were kids, man. That's my best friend. That's like that's my brother.
Heck yeah.
Yep, and it'd be nice, man. Me and Rakim going up there at UNC, man. And James and them too, man. James and Alex, man. We all grown close, so.
Yeah, like when we did the weigh-ins, me and John, we got to talk to Rakim, you know, at the end of it.
Yeah.
And like when I was talking to him, I told John this. I was like, I can see something in him. Like he's got some
presence too,
man. He's a beast, man.
Yeah, he's got, like, I was looking into his eyes and he was talking to us about, you know, fighting stuff. I was like, he's got it. He's got something.
He's a beast, especially wrestling, man. Rakim actually wrestled. He stayed wrestling. He was a beast, man.
Yeah.
He actually, his first fight was at 170.
Dang. Really?
I don't know if y'all remember his first fight in April. Was it April we did it?
November.
Was it November our first one?
Yeah.
Okay. Dang. Yeah, his first one was at 170, man.
What?
Yeah.
Dude. That's crazy to think you
walk
down like that.
It is. Yeah,
what is he, how much do you have to cut for that?
I think at the time he weighed like 190, 195 at the time maybe. So yeah, he had to cut a lot within about a week, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty rough on him.
How are weight cuts for you, man? Are you cutting much or?
For this one, I had to cut a lot, man. I didn't cut. I mean, it's more than what I usually cut.
Yeah.
I usually try to walk around about no more than 220. It just depends. I actually got up on this one. I think I was around 226.
Oh dang,
that's gotta be hard though, man.
Yeah, 226, man. Yeah.
And like,
cause I had that Ivy fight in February, which was at heavyweight.
Yeah.
And I know the guy I was fighting was gonna be way bigger than I was. And so, you know, it's like, forget it. I can eat as much as I want.
Yeah.
So it's easy for me to lose weight, and it's easy for me to put on weight.
Yeah, there you go, man.
But now, actually, at this weight cut, man, I felt good. Man, I always feel good on my weight because I never had a problem cutting weight.
Yeah.
So.
How do you, like, how far out do you wait to start cutting?
I usually try to wait about a week. So I usually start, say, the fight Saturday. Like, so the fight was Saturday on the 21st. I started doing my weight cut on the 4th or the 15th.
Yeah.
Sunday. Start that Sunday started.
Yeah.
So I usually lose about a good 15, 20 pounds. You know, most of the time I'm like 4 to 5 pounds out before Friday's weigh-in. So Thursday I'm like 4 or 5 pounds out.
There you go.
I'm feeling pretty good. So
do you like?
That's pretty awesome though.
Are you just changing your diet, or are you like
on the weight cuts?
Yeah.
So on the weight cuts, what I usually do is I go get a lot of baked chicken, spinach, and I get a gallon of water. So my first 2 days I drink a gallon of water. I drink a little bit more than a gallon, drink about a gallon and a half.
Yeah.
And I eat plain baked chicken and spinach. And I try to eat that within 3 meals.
Yeah.
Try to eat as much as I can.
Yeah.
And then a lot of you gotta be mentally tough, man. I was being mentally tough, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you know, your body, those first 2 days is what's rough.
Yeah.
Because your body's craving like sugar, like, salt, and everything. That's what you're getting rid of. You're like, golly.
Yeah.
But after that, man, that's pretty much a breeze then.
Yeah.
I take that back. It's not a breeze, but, you know, as far as your cravings wise, you get more thirsty than anything. Especially on that Wednesday when you're down to half a gallon. So I get to a half a gallon Wednesday, drinking more than half a gallon.
Yeah.
And then Thursday at a quarter of a gallon.
So you're just slowly weaning yourself even off. Oh my god, man! I couldn't do it, man.
See, that would be the hardest part of fighting for me because I love food, I love eating,
that is the hardest part.
Yeah, so
I'll tell you right now, that's the hardest. The weight cut is the hardest part of fighting.
Dude, Clinton was telling us about the ones that were in November that he fought at, and he was telling me like he got in a sauna suit and just hoodies on hoodies on hoodies and got in his truck and just blared the heat. He didn't have a sauna, so his friend he said his friend got back from like Afghanistan or something like that, and he's like, "You want to go for a ride?" And they just rode around for hours. He was like, "Dude, whenever I got out, I was just pouring, dude."
Man, weight cut is the hardest part of fighting. Because I mean, like, plenty of people want to fight, but especially when you get to cut weight, you start cutting weight. It brings a whole other ball game. If you don't, especially if you don't do it right.
Yeah.
You have a bad weight cut, man. You go in there really drained, and
Just it can
takes away the whole
game. And then your body's naturally gonna react. So even after that 24-hour rehydration period, your liver and everything, you take those hits, man, that adds up.
Yeah, dude, I didn't even think of that.
Which is why it goes back to me going to 185. 185, I can make it. Now, can I do it right now? Yes, but I feel like I'm going to be drained and kill myself. So over the months to come, I'm gonna start eating more clean and gradually lose weight instead of cutting
it more naturally.
Right.
Yeah,
man, that's gonna be awesome. I'm excited to see you at 185 now that you said that. Because I mean, if you bring that power with you,
it's like I said, it's a lot of good guys out there at 185, man. I've seen a couple of them. I think I'd be a pretty good fight for me. So,
if you with pro, like what division would you want to be in, or what class would you like?
Weight class?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely 185.
That's middleweight, right?
Yeah, middleweight.
Well, yeah, dude, middleweight. I mean, there's some good fighters in there, but it's not.
And actually, man, those guys are pretty big too, man. Those middleweight, man.
They're stocky, dude.
You look at those UFC guys.
Freaking Yoel Romero.
Yeah,
he's middleweight.
Dude. He does not look middleweight.
Well, you look at those guys, man. They probably cutting. They probably walk around, 220.
Yeah.
And then during their camps, they lose a little bit of weight, and then they start cutting. So. For me, if I really just gotten pretty better, like body wise, gotten better shape, I think naturally I can walk around about between 190 and 200. If I was really just, in shape, it's like I want to be.
There you go.
Possibly 170, man. Possibly. It's possible. You know what I mean? I mean, you look at those other guys, man. Like I said, Johnny Hendricks and all them, which he's, he messed himself up, But man, he can get up to like 215, and then Tyron Woodley, he walks around like he walks around like 210.
Yeah,
he is.
Cuts to 170. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
he's big, big for welterweight.
Now, will I be 170 anytime soon? No way. But at that level, if I ever, which God's willing, I hope I can. If I ever get to UFC or somewhere.
Yeah,
we might have to test those waters.
Yeah.
We might have to test those waters.
I'm telling you, like, with him getting the production company and stuff like that, because I was trying, like, I know you said you don't look up much of your fighters' fights, but dude, for this, we were doing commentary. It's like the first time we ever did this, and I was like, dude, we've got to look up these fighters. So we were looking up everybody, and it's like
almost
lot of the
impossible.
Fighters, you can't find like YouTube videos.
Well, see, because a lot of, think about the amateur, a lot of them, which in a way is smart.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to put their fighters' videos out there so people can't look at them.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I mean? Until they are about to go pro.
Yeah. So
now that gives them a highlight of a promoter to see what he's going to be working with. So it is kind of hard to find people's fights.
Yeah. And until I talked to Jose about that, I was like, dude, we've been trying to find fighters. He's like, because as a coach, I don't want to have my fighters out there either. And so we were actually talking about this and linking up with the production. I was like, dude, you got to get them on YouTube. Just get them on everything, because like now that people can watch that knockout in particular, like your last fight, and it's just like, holy crap, that's So like,
and we honestly didn't get any info on the fighters that we were commentating on until right before the fights happened.
We got
they had like the fighter
stuff.
Sheets that had like the info.
Yeah.
And we were sort of using that to try and help us.
Talk
about the fighters a little bit, because we didn't know any of these guys barely. So.
The only thing, how I find out about a lot of these guys is actually being on cards with them. Or like going to see some of my teammates fight, and then I see them like, man, like that guy's really good. Like, damn. So
is it weird for you? Like what? Like have you gone and watched another fighter and then fought him later?
Not by choice.
Yeah.
See, I actually seen Travis, the one I fought in November. I actually seen him fight before. He actually fought Rakim.
Really?
Yeah, he fought Rakim before.
Dude, that's cool that y'all.
And then I seen him fight. I also seen him. Who else I seen? I seen him fight somebody else. I can't remember. Seen him, and then I also saw Lee Polk, who Travis was supposed to fight in November. I think they were supposed to fight in November, but Lee ended up pulling out. He had, personal issues that he had to deal with, and ended up stepping in for Lee in November.
Yeah.
And fought Travis. That's how he got the number one contender. So.
Yeah. Nice. Well, how do you feel like it's going to be different now that you've got the belt? Are you gonna you feel like there's gonna be more people coming for you, or do you feel like with your last fight where people are gonna be like, I don't know, but we'll fight this dude? Like,
do you feel any pressure since you have the belt?
No, man. Fight's a fight. It's just another fight, man. Yeah. I actually got 2 belts. I actually got one. At the Jose's, I got like heavyweight, and Ivy's I got heavyweight.
Oh, there you go.
So, but I did the heavyweight fight. Just because I was he couldn't find me a fight at light heavyweight. I wanted to get on the V3 card for March. Well, it's getting too close to call. I was like, we can't find nobody in the card for 6. Like, damn, now I'm gonna have a fight again. I don't like waiting around. Like when I'm in the mood to fight, like I'm training hard. Let's fight. And then Ivy actually came and trained with us one day, and he was talking about his card, and we had nobody from our gym on his card, and I was like, man, you think you can find me a fight?
Yeah.
And he was like, well, I don't know, mine's pretty full too. So I was like, all right, well, just give me a call.
Yeah.
You need somebody. I'll fill in for somebody. And I thought it was going to be a light heavyweight. Then he called probably about 3 weeks before the show. It was like, hey, I got a heavyweight fight. You want to do it for a belt?
Yeah.
Like, you can do it for the belt. And I was like, damn, I'm only weighing like 217. And he was like, well, that's only one. I was like, the hell with it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Do a heavyweight fight. Like, I like to cut weight. Let's do it.
Nice.
Wasn't that like a 20-something second fight?
It's about a minute. About a little over a minute.
There you go.
Yeah.
A minute, first round knockout.
I got that one. That was a good one.
That's what hashtag still in the
So did you learn like all the the knockout power stuff? Did you learn a lot like with the boxing of Warriors Den, or did you have this natural boxing ability already? Or?
Yeah, Coach Jason, Coach G do a great job showing us how the technique and everything of how to, you see a lot of fighters, most people is either going to just throw balls to the wall, put all the butt into it and no technique.
Yeah.
The technical person, you got to let the knockout come to you. You can't go head hunting for the knockout. You set it up, which is like kind of what I did, which is what I did in Ivy's. I was a big guy, man. I threw a jab and he, I baited him, threw a jab and he went for it. His hands was down. Once he came back, that right was there, man. Like I said, all it takes is that right. It's accuracy. I try to be as accurate as I can and turn everything over.
Yeah.
Without, man, because I don't think I've ever really just put all my force into a punch just like I wanted yet.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, man, with Coach G and Coach Jason, man, they do a real good job of teaching us that.
That's awesome. That's what I was telling John, because I went back and I watched the video from the last one with Tyler a couple times, and I saw how accurate that last punch was. It was just right on the button, just right on the chin, and I was like, the accuracy and power right there is what really did that.
Yeah.
I think dude's gonna go back and watch that fight, and I feel like if he would have closed in his boxing, because he was swinging wild, dude. I mean, he was coming for.
Yeah, he was coming, man. But
did he get you there in the first exchange?
Nah, he hit me like on my shoulder.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, because I on the video it didn't look like it at all, but from where we were sitting, I was like, did he just?
Nah, he got me on my shoulder. He was a big guy, man. He was he was a lot stouter than I thought he was.
He was pretty big.
But nah, man, he's gonna have a good career, man, down the road too. He come from a good gym, like I said. They always got their guys ready.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, like my girlfriend actually, she looked him up on Facebook. I think it was like the day after the fight, because we were just checking on him, because I mean everything was left sort of. We didn't know what was going on. So and he posted like a picture showing that he got knocked out and he was gonna get back in there. So I was like, I'm glad to see that.
Yeah. No, you actually checked on him too, man.
Yeah.
And everything. Like I said, in the moment, you're excited. That's what everybody wants to see is a knockout. But at the end of the day, it's more than just. It's bigger than that. You know what I mean? You want to make sure everybody's all right. So.
Yeah.
Which I mean, me and John, we were pretty scared there for a second.
I know.
We were, we didn't even say much for commentary. We were just like,
Yeah, it's real. Yeah. Dude, but so you rap, man.
Yeah.
Nice. Tell me about that.
Yeah, man. Actually, that was like one of. Every kid has this dream of what they're gonna do, man. Yeah. Actually, though, I used to write music as a kid. Actually, since I was probably second, third grade. Or I mean, I wasn't that great, but you know, I always liked music, man.
Yeah.
And me and a couple of my buddies maybe did a couple songs as we got older. And I recently had one. I think I put that out around July.
I saw the thing that you. What was it called?
It's Ego Tripping. Called Ego Tripping.
Yeah. Dude, that was actually that's a really good song.
That's the recent one. That's the recent one, most recent one I put out.
Yeah.
And I'm working on stuff now, man. Got my buddies, Joe. He's working on his little album. My buddy Trevor, who lives in Atlanta now, got some good music coming out, man. And yeah.
So do you like make your own music and stuff?
I make my own music, man.
Awesome.
Record with my friend Dub.
Yeah.
I hear I can't think what this Dub. I call him Dub.
Yeah.
I can't think what this Dub's called, man. I'm sorry, Dub, if you watch this, man. But his name's Adam Osbrook. So if you want to record the stuff, man, hit him up.
Heck yeah.
He's really good. Yeah, man. I'm actually working on some stuff now. I've been working on a lot of music and everything. So.
Yeah. I like that song. That's really
I appreciate it.
So do you have anything that sort of inspires you right now as far as writing music, or do you just write stuff about random things? Or
well, actually, so this next one I'm writing is called Relaxation in the Tribe. That's what I plan on naming it.
Nice.
It is actually, I'm writing it talking about, you know, things I did in my past, that I used to do in my past, and then, you know, with a lot of my friends, you know, when I was in college and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, but it's more chill music.
Yeah.
You know, I'm more on the chill side than
Yeah,
wild party type. Yeah, you know what I mean? So it'll be good. It'll be something you can listen and ride to the whole way. You don't want to skip a song. So
do you like
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you write the music first, or do you write the lyrics and then put the lyrics to the music, or?
So I'll get a beat, and then I write according to what I catch from the vibe of the beat.
Yeah.
So
that's cool then, dude.
So sometimes I'll mix it up. I'll get like a slow beat, and then I try to rap faster. You know, it's like throw people off. Like, man, you think it's gonna be a slow song, but it's not. You know. Yeah. So I go from there.
Dude, nice.
Man, it's so cool how freaking like just a beat can like do that to you.
Yeah.
Like you can just hear a beat and then you just start feeling, you know, and that's so crazy. Music is wild, man.
It is, man.
Like me and John have been in music and stuff like our whole lives. So
like I was saying earlier, man, I miss doing shows and everything. That's why I want to get back to it, man. I love doing music.
It's weird, man. Like music is just he's out of it. Dude.
I know.
I could not be entertained.
Yeah.
But I just think music's like it's so universal, man. I don't know. It doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. Like everybody's got music. Like every culture has some form of music. Like everything, dude. I don't know, dude. I love it, man. Like
so. Do you have any like artists that are like inspiring you right now, or like stuff that you're listening to that?
Yeah, I listen to a lot of J. Cole, Kendrick.
Man, you just named two of my favorite dudes. Like I love some J. Cole.
A lot of Drake. I listen to a lot of R&B music too, man. I like Erykah Badu, Janet Jackson, man. You know, Michael Jackson. I listen to a lot of like 70s, 80s type music too.
Dude, yes.
You know.
Do you know? So you grew up in Dixon?
Yeah.
Do you know Michael Carr?
Man, my boy Mike, man.
Yeah.
Y'all go get the cartoons too.
We're trying to get him on here, man.
Get the cartoons too, man. That's my boy, man. Me and Mike actually grew up together too, playing football and basketball.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get him on here, man. I'm getting his Hope shorts.
Yeah.
I saw a video of
him. Mike,
I was
man.
like, dude, I gotta get them
I'm
shorts.
glad you mentioned Mike, man. Actually, I'll talk about everybody, man. Mike, I remember. I actually did one of my first shows was with Mike.
Really?
Yep. It was
nice.
Me, Michael, and my buddy Joe. Which Joe goes by Low Cash. Low Cash. That's his rap name. Yeah. Me, him, and Michael, man. We did a show. Man, I think we was like 19, 18, 19. Man, you know.
Nice.
You know.
That's sort of when we started doing our first shows.
It was actually Michael's first mixtape. It was called The Cruise.
The Cruise?
Yeah. That's one. I like that tape, man.
I don't know if he had been doing it before, but like I wrote a song on ukulele one night, and he came over, and I was like recording. I used to have this. I used to live in Brookview Apartments, I think it's what it's called.
Maybe
somewhere in Dixon, somewhere. But dude, we had like a 2-bedroom, and I turned one of the rooms into a studio like this, but it just like freaking pad everywhere and isolated. And he came over, and we were like recording some stuff, and I wrote a ukulele song. And then he ended up turning it into a song called like Happy Song or something like that. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I remember that song he did.
And dude, but Mike, he's freaking awesome, dude. His voice too, man.
Yeah, Mike's talented, man. Yeah. Mike's a good guy, man. Yeah, shout out to Mike. Yeah.
Connor, get on here, Mike.
Yeah, Mike. Actually, I'll hit him up, man. I'll hit him up for you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike. Oh, Mike's talented, man. Like I said, Mike, my buddy Joe, Trevor.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys around here, man. You got
there's a ton of talent, dude.
Chevy Taylor.
Yeah.
Nick Brogdon, what goes by New Breed. Cam on the beats, man. He makes beats. Cam. Dally. Tony got Dally. Terrence Tremblay, man. Like I said, it's a lot of guys out here, man.
Dude, they really are.
Yeah, it's a lot of guys, man.
It's a good area for like just being able to. I don't know, man. I feel like
there's not much to do in Dixon, so you gotta find something.
Man, like I said, man, I support everybody in my city, man. You know, I want to support. I'll support, and I want to see everybody make it. You know what I mean?
That's sort of how we are. That's that's one of the main reasons we did this podcast. We want to try and help everybody that's doing anything out here.
Yeah, you know? Man. I mean, plus everybody's style is way different. Yeah, everybody's style is way different. You know, but. That's the beauty of it, though. Like you said, you know, it's different, man. Everyone all from the same town, you know. So
it's nuts, man. It's like Dixon's such a, I don't know. It's like a melting pot of just different stuff going on.
Yeah,
From music, there's like R&B and like country, and then you've got people that are doing like southern metal and just like heavy stuff and everything.
Yeah.
He's out of it.
He's knocked out. Knocked out.
I wish I could sleep that good anywhere, dude. I don't think I sleep that good in my own bed. He's just like...
You
remember the old days whenever you would fall asleep in the car and your like parents would like carry you in the house and then just like...
Yeah.
You wouldn't even know.
How did I get here?
and then nowadays, like... That, you know what I mean?
If you pass out in the car nowadays, it's not a good day. You're driving. Wake up in your front porch somewhere, just sleeping in the bushes. Yeah. Where was my iPad? Left me here.
It's funny, man.
Well, man, so what do you got in store like for fighting? What are your thoughts? What are your next fight?
Well, I want the rematch in July. I think I could get him this time.
Yeah. Did you talk to Jose about it, or you set up for it already?
Yeah. He's gonna try to get me in there again.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Dude, you've got such like a good showmanship on stage, man. Like watching that fight, I was like, dude, he's got it. I was telling Chris, and even the commentary, whenever that goes up, I was blowing you up, dude. I was like,
I mean, these days it's important to have the showmanship and the skills.
Yeah.
So,
I
mean,
when I walk out, I try to hype the crowd up for a little bit, but then when I get in the cage, you shut the door. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Just ring the bells. It's showtime.
There you go, man.
It's time to fight. That's it.
That is awesome, man.
It's time to fight.
There you go, man. Do you train with Coach G as well too?
Yeah.
That guy's a take no guff attitude, dude. He's like just...
Hey, G's old school, man. He's old school. He don't believe in breaks or none of that, man.
I know.
But you know, that's what we need, though. That's what you want, man. You know, a lot of times, man, you see people, you know, they just, you know, you gotta put the extra work in.
Yeah.
You know, who's gonna have that endurance on that last round? You know what I mean? If it goes a distance, like every fight's not gonna be a knockout.
Yeah.
You know, I experienced that firsthand. You know, and having that endurance, you know, I felt good when I went to the decision. Felt great. Like I said, I just had a bad. I feel like my performance on me was bad.
Yeah.
As far as like in shape, man, you know, listening to coaches, man, they spot on, man. You know, running those extra hills at practice and doing that extra round, that extra 5 minutes exploring. You know, when you're tired, it's like, oh man, you said that was it. You know, like nah, do some more. You know, you know that's what you want though. You gotta have the coaches push you and like.
Yeah.
Our gym, man, we got that, man. Coach G, Coach Jason, and Jose, they push us.
Dude, y'all are definitely blessed to have that kind of like backing with you. Because like my brother actually lives in Colombia, and I can't remember what the gym's name is. I don't want to like down anybody, but he's like training to fight and stuff, and his training consists of going there and sparring, and it's not light sparring. It's just like heavy sparring. They'll work on technique for like 5 minutes, and then they're like, all right, spar with everybody.
See, that's the thing in sparring, man. You know, you gotta be careful when you spar, because the MMA, you know. It's all about the longevity too, you know. You take all those hard hits in sparring, you know, getting hit hard, you know, you're good, but what's the longevity? How long you gonna last down your career, you know?
Yeah.
It's like the what is it? American Kickboxing Academy?
Is that DC's?
Yeah.
Yeah, AKA. Yeah.
They talk about how hard they train, and a lot of their fighters end up not even fighting.
Well, yes. But see, that's the thing with Khabib and them, man. You look at a lot of their guys like Cain Velasquez, who are the To me, I think Cain Velasquez is the greatest heavyweight in the world when he's healthy.
Yeah.
The problem is, man, you damage your body too much, you know.
Yeah.
And like you said, a lot of those guys, you see them pulling out.
Mm-hmm.
DC's fortunate, you know, he's very durable.
He's a freaking monster
man.
as well. Dude.
Oh, outside of John Jones, man, DC's the
What do you
best.
think about the Stipe DC fight?
I think DC wins it.
You think so?
Have you been watching The Ultimate Fighter?
No, I haven't.
Dude,
I actually haven't got to catch. I need to catch up on it tonight. Down that you said.
Yeah, it's
somebody else asked me that yesterday. Yeah, and I was like, no, I haven't. Like, I forgot the season started.
Yeah,
like,
dude, there's 2 episodes deep, and like, I think it's funny because you know, like most of the Ultimate Fighters, they're trying to get a grudge match going.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like that, dude. They're just like pranking each other the whole time, and like DC pretty much just like, there's no getting in your head. Yeah, so let's just make fun, you know.
Man, that's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah. It's tough for me because I love both of those guys.
Man, I like Stipe a lot too. Which I thought Stipe would win against Ngannou if he could survive the first round.
Dude, that was.
Because I thought, like I said, Ngannou he's a one.
Yeah.
He's just a one-dimensional fighter, which is a knockout.
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
I mean, the knockout of Alistair Overeem, like,
oh my god,
man, that was
insane.
Yeah.
Just.
I know, dude. It looked like he curled his face through the roof.
See, reason why I said it though, because I don't know if y'all remember Curtis Blades. Y'all know Curtis Blades?
Yeah.
Curtis Blades and Ngannou fought.
Mm-hmm.
And he was actually doing good, you know, until the doctor stopped it, you know, because he had Ngannou swelled his eye out really bad, but looking at that fight, I was like, man, you know, Ngannou, he gonna fight an elite wrestler or somebody that's durable that's gonna keep coming at him. You know, he might be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's why I said Stipe, he survived that round. If he survived that first round and make him gas himself out, he would win that fight.
It really impressed me a lot that Stipe like went to his wrestling. Like I mean, he boxed a little bit and then he just hooked it up.
He constantly went in with that low leg kick.
Yeah, and
then took it down.
Got it on him.
But,
I was like, man, that's a real mixed martial artist right there.
Francis did he had a submission. I can't remember who he submitted. I'm trying to think who that was, but he had him on like a Kimura.
It was one of the first few fights he had, though, right?
Yeah,
Ngannou's a huge
he's just overpowered.
You see
that
where
guy too, man.
Derek Lewis and Ngannou's
it's gonna be
that's gonna be nuts.
I think Blake Beast is gonna win that.
Me too,
man. I love Derek Lewis.
I like Derek Lewis a lot, man. He's hilarious.
Did you hear his post-fight interview, last one?
What is?
He's like, "Watch out, baby, I'm." Like,
oh yeah, he's gonna talk about make love to his wife.
I was like, oh my god,
he is awesome, man.
I like that.
There was one post fight interview he did where he was like, they were like, was that body kick? Did that really hurt you that much? He was like, nah, I just had to go take a number 2.
with Travis Brown.
Yeah, he was like, I just had to take a number 2.
Do the trip, man.
That was awesome.
He is pretty good.
I like Derek Lewis.
Yeah, me too.
He's a good. He's fun to watch, man.
Yeah.
He's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Sitting there.
So, and then I think those going to be on the same card. I think it's like UFC 226. So
I think they just added. They got Stipe and DC. You got Holloway and Ortega, which is going to be a great fight.
Man, if they make it there, but
nuts. What do you think of Brian Ortega?
Oh, Ortega, man, he's bad, dude. He's bad. I don't think he's going to be.
He surprised the heck out of me.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be Holloway, man. I think Holloway right now, honestly, in shape Holloway, I think he beats Khabib.
Yeah.
I think he beats Khabib. I think Holloway beats Conor, man. Holloway, man, right now.
Yeah, because we were talking about that.
Yeah, they fought before. Conor
decision, though.
Yeah, that was his only loss in the UFC.
That's his only one. But man,
that was early. So him now, it's much.
Conor caught him at a good time.
Yeah,
he did.
I don't think Conor don't want to fight Holloway.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a bad matchup for him.
He's good everywhere.
And the thing about Holloway is he's so durable and he's tough.
Yeah,
you can't get in his head.
It's that Hawaiian toughness.
He just can't get in his head. You know, he get hit. It's like, okay, you got to bring more. You got to knock me out.
Yeah. Did you see that? I saw the thing how he conditions his legs. He's kicking this freaking braided hose that like it's just like kicking a freaking banana tree pretty much. He's going old school kickboxer on it.
See that stuff, man, it makes no sense.
Actually,
to do
that was Ferguson.
Was that Ferguson? Oh, okay.
That's why people were making fun of him.
Because you look, that does nothing. Like, all right, cool, you gotta just make you strong, but that's not gonna help you out. You know what I mean? You're hurting, you're damaging your body. What's the point?
Because they were making fun because he pulled out because he hurt his leg, and they showed like him kicking that pole, and there's like that might have been what brought you to that point.
Yep. Man, but yeah,
Ferguson, he's another one though. He's awesome.
I like Ferguson too, man. But
he's weird. He throws weird stuff.
He's like, really chinny, man.
Yeah.
He's really chinny. He's got caught a lot of times. Barbosa caught him.
Yeah.
I mean, which is Barboza ain't no slouch either.
Yeah.
You know, you're talking about one of the best kickers and strikers.
Yeah.
Groovy Lando caught him on his debut. You know, that's filled in. That's his UFC.
Yeah.
And he almost beat Ferguson, man. Yeah. Kevin Lee had him. And you talk about and Kevin Lee was had staph infection coming in that fight.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about.
So you know, it's like, man.
They were actually talking about if Conor doesn't get this matchup with Khabib, that Kevin Lee might get it, and I was like, man, that's a good.
I think it'd be a good fight, man. I think Kevin Lee's a big guy too for that weight class. You know, he's really long and
he's got really good wrestling.
Yeah, I think he leaves his. I think his striking needs to be more polished. You know, but which he looked good against Barboza. He looked great against Barboza. He dominated Barboza. Yeah. I think he could beat Conor. I think he gives Conor a bad matchup. That lightweight division, man, right now is really
it's stacked.
It's really that's the division to be in right now, man. That's the division.
Everybody's got their eyes on it, man.
That's the division, man.
I kind of I don't know, man. It makes me sad because I feel like the heavyweight division, they used to just be the dudes, you know, heavyweight, light heavyweight. Light heavyweight used to back in the heyday with Forrest Griffin and everybody. Yeah. I mean, that was.
The thing with heavyweight is you only got maybe 6 guys who are really just. You can be like, man, you can see him being a champion.
Yeah.
Because they stand out, you know what I mean? Because they're going to beat the guys that they're supposed to beat.
Yeah, yeah.
As far as lightweight, you know, lightweight, featherweight through, you know, your middleweight, it's like, man, don't sleep on it. Like, you know, he could upset this guy, you know, because the matchup is just bad.
Yeah. And we were talking about that, Bellator, because who was it? Matt, just beat Roy Nelson. Matt Mitrione. And do you watch Bellator?
Oh yeah.
The Grand Prix first.
That heavyweight tournament that's going on right now. That is one of the most brilliant things I've seen in fighting.
I think Pride or Strikeforce did that before. I think Strikeforce might have done a Grand Prix.
I remember. Yeah, they did. I remember Pride used to do it too.
Yeah.
Pride, man, they did theirs in a week. You fight 2 fights in a week, in a day, man.
Oh my god. Yeah, because they had their.
I think Dan Henderson won that, man.
He won the Grand Prix.
Yeah, Dan Henderson won.
He was bad back in the day. He was bad all the way up to the end.
You know, I thought Dan Henderson beat Michael Bisping.
I did too.
I thought he was a champion. He was a champion, man. He beat Michael Bisping.
I did too.
Dude, Dan Henderson, the first fight, that was a sick.
With Michael Bisping, because they did Ultimate Fighter together.
Jumped down.
Man,
Michael Bisping took all that trash, and Dan Henderson was like, "We'll see."
Dan Henderson, I think, took out all that trash talk on the flying, just down to the ground. That post knockout punch. God, dude, that's the most brutal one I've ever seen.
But yeah, the Bellator, the Grand Prix continues this Saturday. It's Fedor versus Frank Mir.
But I think Matt Mitrione was talking about that, and he said that because they're like, if you win this Grand Prix, does that make you the best heavyweight in the world? And he was like, no. That's obviously Stipe right now. He was like, if I could fight Stipe, then we'd see who, if the winner of this Grand Prix could fight UFC. I don't know, man. I think that, right now, at the level you're at, you can fight, so you can fight V3, and then can you fight, you can fight anywhere now, right? Yeah. I think that's awesome, dude, because you can really, see who's the best.
I mean, I think they're actually working on trying to get it to where it's at the point where anybody can fight anybody.
That would be awesome, man.
Thing is with UFC and Bellator, that's your top 2 promotions, you know what I mean? So it's like, we're better than you.
Yeah, exactly.
So why would I risk, especially
my guy.
You see somebody you ever watch MVP, Michael Venom Page from Bellator? Okay. You see him against, one of UFC's top 10 guys. Yeah. And it's like, we're destroying, man. We got way harder competition over here than you do over there. Well, say they do fight, and Michael Venom Page makes him look stupid.
Yeah.
So then Bellator was like, now what? You know what I mean? He's like,
Man, I've heard that. I've heard that they're working towards allowing that, and I've heard they're
trying to do the same thing with how boxing is. People will be the WB whatever champion, and they'll also be the champion over here. Yeah. And then they unify the titles or whatever. That's sort of what they're trying to do. I
just think the thing with boxing is you can be your own promotion. You're not under contracts unless Golden Boy. It's all it's boxing, you know what I mean? It's not. It's all under one promotion, no matter where you're at, but it's all still the same. Right. It's all the same.
Yeah.
As far as UFC, you're strictly under UFC contract. Yeah. So you got to go to the UFC event, fight under UFC rules.
Yeah. Do you follow much just boxing?
Oh yeah, I like boxing a lot, man. He's bad. I like watching Deontay Wilder a lot, man.
Dude,
I like Wilder. I like Wilder. You know, the reason why I like Wilder so much, because people say his style would never work.
Yeah.
You know, coming out swinging wild and
he puts on his show,
loops. And they say, man, you know, he don't have the gas tank, and he, you know, he's improved it before. Like, he can go all rounds, you know, even with his wild style. Dude. And the reason why I like it, because people say it never works until somebody's making it work. He's making it work, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what he's awkward. You know, he is very awkward.
Yeah.
He's not the biggest heavyweight. Yeah. He's tall.
Yeah.
What, 6'7", 6'8". He's really tall and he's long.
Good God.
Man, that dude's got some heat in those hands.
Yeah.
Good God. Dude. I want to see him and Anthony Joshua fight.
Is that the one that he said he put up
50 million?
50 million, yeah. I saw that.
Is that going to happen, you think?
I don't know, man. At first, I was like, no way do Wilder beats Joshua.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I don't know. I'm like,
that's a good fight.
I think Wilder, might come out there with crazy style, and you know. God, I'm not saying Joshua's scared of, you know, obviously he's not scared at level. He's fighting big dudes all the time.
Freaking Klitschko.
I think the matchup, because Joshua would have to pressure and knock out Wilder.
Yeah.
And Wilder's gonna come back at him. If you look at a lot of Joshua's fights, a lot of people don't go at him because he's so technical and he is strong and powerful. Mm-hmm. Wilder ain't gonna be scared of that, man. He's gonna come out there and talk, and he's gonna be talking to him that whole fight.
Yeah, dude, that's what I like about watching.
You know, he's gonna be it's like McGregor, you know. Mm-hmm. McGregor's not scared of nobody. He's gonna be talking to you the whole fight, so he's trying to get in your head like Nick Diaz and them. And it's hard to beat him.
Yeah.
It's hard to fit. You really have to knock him out, or you know, if it goes to decision, that's kind of iffy unless it's just dominant.
Yeah.
You know.
Dude, but I don't know. I mean, like, you know, talking about the weight classes and stuff like that, and how like dwindled the heavyweight is, like. I feel like that's kind of how it is with right now with Cyborg. Like, her weight class, they made it for her, and there's so many good fighters out there. Like Megan Anderson. Have you followed her much?
Yeah.
I
don't think she can't beat Cyborg. I don't think.
No, but I think like she walks around pretty much at that weight.
She's big. Like, she's long. It'll be interesting because she is tall and long. She's tall, a lot taller than Cyborg, and she's long. But man. Cyborg is the greatest women fighter we're ever going to see. For right now in our generation, she's going to be the greatest. Not saying no, there's not a girl out there that won't be better. Yeah. Right now, man, you looking.
She's
just as good as some of the men out there.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
If not better.
Yeah.
You know what Cyborg reminds me of? Cyborg reminds me of John Jones when he first started.
Dude, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was so ahead of his time when he was fighting these guys. It was like, man, like damn, like how's this guy beating these? You know. That people he shouldn't be beating.
Yeah,
because he was so well rounded and ahead of his time.
Yeah.
And once it like 23 years old, you know how many 23-year-olds you say right now? I'm like, man, I bet he can go in there and win that UFC championship.
Yeah. He did.
And he did it, you know. And not only did he win it, he dominated. Yeah. And it was dominating until the Gustafsson fight, which that was a really competitive fight. But even after that, man, you know, he started dominating. He was still dominating people.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we're in Cyborg's era right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Mike Tyson when he was in boxing, you know, he's way ahead of his time, man.
And the weird thing is she's been in that. Like, she's just, I don't know if you could say it's genetics, you know, because like, or what you could say if it's just talent or raising, like what it was
man,
that
it's the talent and she works hard, man. You look at her training videos, Cyborg works hard, man. Yeah. Like, people always want to go back to the steroid, you know, accusation thing.
Yeah.
It's a help her cut weight. You know, it's a help her cut weight. Did she do it? Yes, and she shouldn't have. But clean after that. You know what I mean? Like you gotta stop making excuses.
Yeah.
Multiple times, like offenders, like somebody like Brock Lesnar. You know, it's like,
and they're talking about letting him back in. Like
you know, it's like okay, like clearly the guy's on steroids. Like look at him. Like,
his freaking arms are bigger than both our hands.
You know,
together. It might be steroids. Could be steroids.
Cause I mean, like when he walked up to the weigh-ins when he first came back to fight Mark Hunt,
he was way bigger.
He was bigger then
when he was
before that. Yeah, I was like, good God, like
he looks scary, dude.
Putting some juice.
Mark Hunt against that. Mark Hunt's like one of the biggest advocates against steroids.
And
I think that was like a spit in his face, dude.
Yeah. It was, man.
Because I feel bad for Mark.
They make money off Brock Lesnar, you know.
Yeah.
That's why you don't. That's why Connor's not gonna get in trouble. He's too much. He has too much money for him to pay. You know, or he makes too much money for UFC.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's their cash cow. You take him down,
Dago's like,
you know, it's like, man, that's millions of dollars, and people were losing. So
if you go back and like, they've got him listed everywhere, like the pay-per-view buys and stuff like that for it. Like any McGregor one's like $2 million and stuff like that, like plus. So I mean, he's just like blowing it out the water.
Oh,
and
yeah,
go back
he
down
is,
to like
man.
you know under $1 million there. Like, but I don't know. He is definitely a cash cow for him, man. And after that, after like the bus attack or whatever you want to call it, like after that,
he was still going. You know,
and, like
that's only gonna boost the ratings up, man.
I was about to say like that got people to know about him that had no clue who he was before. Like so many people now are like, oh my god, that McGregor fella going out and smashing busters. But like, they'll watch him now, you know.
But see, like anybody can be. A lot of them guys can be like a star like McGregor.
Mm-hmm.
But now that he's set the bar so high, now people feel like they have to be like McGregor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to talk trash. But you don't have to be like it.
Yeah.
Like John Jones was a top draw.
Yeah.
Because he was himself, you know, he was all the smart, the sarcasm how he used it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people wanted to see him lose, you know. I hate that guy's response, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
honestly,
he would
I was like
dominate.
that.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to see somebody beat this guy.
You know what I mean? Because you know it's how his demeanor, how he was giving off.
Yeah.
But you know that's what it draws people in. Like, nah, I want to see that guy lose. I want to watch that guy fight.
Yeah.
Then you see him dominate. It's like, man, this dude is really good.
Yeah.
So it's hard, man. Like Chuck Liddell at the time when he was there, you know, he sitting there yelling and sprawling and you know throwing all that raw. You know, people want to watch it. Silver dropping his hands and. That's what you want to, you know. I feel like if you're yourself, UFC is going more WWE nowadays.
I know, yeah, that's like exactly.
It's a good thing, but it's a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, all right, like this ain't even real. Like this is stupid. Like, this guy's trying to talk trash and it's terrible. Like just be quiet, just wait to the fight. Because it's terrible. So
there's some really terrible trash talking.
It is, man. It is. But then you got some rivals for real, like the Cody Garbrandt and TJ Dillashaw. Them talking, you know, man, I can't wait to see that rematch. You know, you want to watch it.
Man, that first fight, like, did you also?
Oh yeah,
I
gotta watch.
I was on the edge of my seat.
I was at Buffalo Wild Wings. It was like me and my wife, and then did you?
No,
it was
I won money out there fight, man.
Yeah, dude.
I picked Dillashaw.
Yeah, me too.
I think Dillashaw beats him again.
That's what I think.
Dude, he's I mean, like, I think Cody's main tool, I mean, obviously, is his boxing and.
He's
like,
quick. He's really quick and he's powerful.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like TJ's been training right now with a lot of.
He's just got a lot more tools, I believe.
What is his movement? You know, he's not stationary. I thought Garbrandt and Cruz, if they would have rematched, I thought Garbrandt would have beat Cruz again because of the style matchup.
Yeah.
You know, Cruz, he's got good movement, but when he strikes, if you ever watch, he's off balance and it's more wild. You know, it's not. It's not straight lined. And it was perfect for Garbrandt. You know, he's a boxer, basic boxing. That's all he needs, basic boxing movement, catching him, boom.
He got in his head so bad. Like, I don't feel like you can get out of that after, like, even if they rematch, he's still in his head. He doesn't have to do any trash talk.
I mean, especially now since he beat him, he's definitely in his head.
Yeah, dude. But I don't know, man. I think that's going to be a good rematch. And is that on the 226?
Yeah, it is. It is 226.
Dang, that's
fight week.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There was another belt. Yeah. It is that one. Yeah, because 225 is no.
225, I think is getting.
225 is RDA and Covington. Somebody else is fighting 225.
I can't remember. I know Holmes is fighting.
That's
that Megan Anderson.
Yeah.
I can't remember if that's 225 or 226.
There's also the Nunez and Pennington is coming up.
Yeah, that's the 20. That's 224.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which honestly, like, I'm surprised that they. I don't know if they just threw everybody on 226 and they're like, let's just put her on 224 because.
Well, at 224, you remember they had it was going to be RDA and Covington for the co-main, but you know Covington's been talking bad about the Brazilians and stuff and.
Man, I hope RDA puts a whooping on him.
I think he is, man. Yeah. I think he is.
He's at that new weight. He's got a lot more stamina. So
Covington's good, but he's not. To me, he's kind of boring.
Yeah.
You know, he's kind of.
It's just his mouth.
Right. It's.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't think neither one of them beat Tyron Woodley. They won't beat Tyron Woodley, I don't think.
Yeah, you can't rush him.
Yeah, and I think Tyron Woodley is going to be champion for a while. I don't see him losing at 170.
Especially, I feel like if he comes back, gets shoulder all taken care of, and he's just as good as he was before his last fight.
He's so athletic and he's powerful and he's great at wrestling, strong. I think the reason why people don't like watching Woodley is because they know that he's got all these tools and he don't use them unless he does get rushed. And
that's my only, my only con with him. Like, if you watch him before he got the belt, he was on fire. He went in there swinging, guns blazing. He gets the belt. He's kind of a little more hesitant.
Well, then you look at before he got the belt. If you watch the fight with Rory McDonald, it's one of the worst and boring fights I've ever seen in my life. Because Woodley literally stood back and did nothing at all.
Yeah.
Then he would try to rush Roy, then he would catch Roy, but Roy take him down and hold him. Then he wouldn't do nothing. He wouldn't attack. Yeah. And I think that's been his problem throughout his career. But like you said though, man, he puts that stuff when he strikes and because he's in great shape. He's never gotten tired or anything. Yeah. Like I thought he beat Wonder Boy the first time. I don't think it was a draw. I thought he clearly won the fight. The second time, I thought that could have went either way.
That was a boring fight.
Yeah,
I mean, it was like the last few seconds of the last round. There was a flurry and he dropped him. But
yeah, and then you look at it, it's like, man, you could have did this the whole time.
Yeah, round one.
Same with the Damian Maia fight. The first round he dropped him twice. Yeah, but he don't do nothing.
And he had his eye messed up for like most of the fight, and he didn't do anything.
And he just stays back. Which stops all the takedowns. I mean, that's impressive. 22 takedowns, somebody like Maia.
Yeah. Usually when Maia gets a hold of you, you're going down.
But who wants to watch that though?
Yeah.
Who wants to see
just
them stand there? Yeah. You stop taking. Okay. 1-2, then I'm back again for another 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see that.
I think it's just the matchups at that division are just hard to make because you got people that are just
stout. That's a good division too, though. It's stout. It's gonna be interesting when Darren Till and the Stephen Thompson fight.
Yeah.
Which I think Stephen Thompson will get him. I like Darren Till. I think Darren Till's good. I think he's overhyped right now though.
Because what is he coming off that win from Cowboy?
Yeah, that's his only one. You can be like, But man, if you look at the fights before that, I mean, he had a draw, and a draw with somebody you haven't heard of. And then I think he ended up dropping the guy. It's like his second one, but he did pretty good. I don't think he's finished all, but other than Cowboy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cowboy's coming a lighter, way smaller than him.
Yeah.
Cowboy's always had trouble with very technical strikers.
Yeah, and people that pressure him.
Pressure and technical. Like George Masvidal when he fought him. Very technical boxing. Just caught him.
Yeah.
But if Till, gets past Steven, he can make a name for himself. But I think one of the scariest guys in that division is the Nigerian Nightmare. Usman, whatever his name is.
Oh yeah, man, he's freaking brutal.
Carmo, something like that.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy.
He's bad,
Who did he
man.
fight last? Because
he's supposed to fight. He's fighting in Chile. I guess Santiago pulled out. I guess he got hurt.
Yeah.
So they're trying to find him a matchup.
Man,
can't remember whose last fight was that. I watched that. Who did he fight last?
I can't remember either.
I know.
They got mad because they said he was only going 30% or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I like him, man. I think he's really good, man.
Yeah.
I like that guy. He's big for that weight class too. He's solid. I think him and Willie that'd be an interesting fight for Willie.
Yeah.
It'd be a really interesting fight.
I think Usman would get him though.
No.
So just like for fun, if you were in the UFC and you had a chance to fight anybody, who would you want to fight? Like if you could pick who you fought, who would you want to fight in the UFC?
Whoever has the belt.
He's calling you out.
Whoever has the belt. I actually think. It has to be somebody with the belt. I actually think me and Willie would be an interesting fight.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really interesting with Willie. I mean, right now, no.
Yeah.
But I think down the road, if with my skill set, I think it'd be really interesting, me and Willie.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I also think, man. I also think somebody like me and Whitaker, Robert Whitaker would be a good fight. Or Kevin Gastelum. I think that'd be a really fun fight.
Man, Kevin Gastelum, he just came out there and just.
Hey, they were not sleep on that man.
Yeah. No joke.
He beat Uriah Hall to win the Ultimate Fighter, and then people were still sleeping on him.
Yeah.
Still sleeping on him.
That guy, when he fought Woodley, that could have went either way. When he fought Woodley, you know what I mean? So
Chael Sonnen was talking about him. He was like, I can't tell you what Kelvin Gastelum is good at, but what I can tell you is he's good at winning.
Yeah.
Man, he's got power. He's got quick hands. He's knocked out Vitor. He knocked out.
Yeah.
Bigsby. He's knocked out.
Who's that guy he fought that one time? Big old big old guy.
He
was like a military.
Oh, Tim Kennedy.
Yeah.
Whoop, Tim
he was
Kennedy.
He was throwing those lead uppercuts right in his face.
Gaston, man, I like Gaston, man. Mm-hmm. I think Gaston could be champ. You know, honestly, I think he would give Woodley a. I think, like I said, that first fight, man, could have went either way.
Yeah.
If he could get his weight right at 170, him and Woodley would be that'd be a hard matchup for Woodley again.
Yeah. Man,
and I think he gives Robert Whittaker a hard matchup at 185.
Yeah. Robert Whittaker, man.
Yeah, I remember Robert Whittaker used to fight at 170.
Really?
Oh, yeah, did he?
Yeah. His last fight, I think, was at Stephen Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Thompson knocked him out.
Man, I don't remember that. That's crazy.
Thompson knocked him out. Yep.
Wow.
He's a big dude.
So then he went up. He went back. He went up to 185.
Was it just a hard weight cut?
I think it was a hard weight cut for him. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, dude. So when do you think we can expect you back in the ring?
It's say between. We'll say between. It's safe to say between June and August, man.
There you go.
Hopefully August, man. I'll be at 185, and then we'll talk about going pro after that.
Yeah.
So,
there you go, man.
Go get my money.
What about you? When are you fighting next? When are you thinking?
July.
You gonna be on the July card?
Get the belt, then defend in November.
There you go.
Keep the title.
Yeah.
Retain
the title.
Heck yeah.
Nicely
It's really good that you have this outlook on everything.
I know, man.
Because if you, like they talk about, you know, if you see it, you can do it.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Man. Work hard, man. I got a great team with me that I'm working with. Work out with Quentin down there at the takeover, man. Get me stronger as far as like core wise and just in shape, man. Told him I want a 6-pack I want a 6-pack in a few months, so we're working on that, man.
Nice.
Going to that powerhouse and working out. Like I said, Warriors Den.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, man. I got a good team with me. I got Work Hard, Be Humble sponsor me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Shout out to JP and Brooke. I said we got a good team, man. We're doing.
Yeah.
The future's bright.
Dude,
so.
They say it takes a village for a lot of things, like raising a family and everything else. But I mean, dude, honestly, even just for pursuing something like that, it's good that you got such a good support team behind you, man. And dude,
appreciate it, man. Yeah.
If nothing else, you got these two dudes hyping you as well.
I'm freaking. I told John, I was like, I'm gonna keep messaging Dana White until he comes to one of these fights.
Yeah, dude, no joke, man. Looking for a fight, Dana White.
We got some good guys, man.
Yeah.
You know, so we're there. We're right there.
Yeah.
And so, like, as far as your music, do you have somewhere where like people can check that out? You know, so you can.
Yeah. Actually, just get up on my Twitter. On my Twitter, I need to update that actually on my music. Twitter. I had a SoundCloud. I ain't been on that in a while.
Yeah. Is your music on there though?
Yeah, I can't remember what I had. Actually, Joe actually ran it for me.
Yeah. Nice.
Because I'm not really big on the social media.
Yeah.
But I am gonna get back on it. So you can follow me on Twitter, Slick Mr. Perfect. Get on my Facebook. Like I said, man, expect some more music coming within the weeks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna really get back on that. Dude, that's what I really need to get back into that too. But I'm still gonna, fight and train. So focus on my training a lot too. Really, just trying to focus on my body.
Do you go by Sammy Walker in your music too?
Nah, it's actually Slick.
Oh, nice.
Slickadelic, man.
Nice.
Yeah. Or Sammy Slick, yeah.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. So did that nickname for your fighting come from that too, or?
Yeah, that's my nickname I had for years, man. My buddy Trevor gave me that nickname, man.
Nice.
So,
Dude, it's funny we were looking at those fighter info cards, man. Some of those people that put like their fighting style were hilarious to read, man. It was so funny. Like some of it, I was like, I can't read this because there are probably children watching.
Yeah,
but we were like, it's probably the same fighting style that Samuel L. Jackson uses.
Yeah, I bet, man. I bet.
It's pretty good.
There was one guy that just said good.
Yeah. Fighting style.
Good.
I think he's from Mobile, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it's funny, man.
Well, heck yeah, dude. Well, man, I guess we'll wrap this up. But brother, thank you so much for being on here.
No problem.
Thank y'all for having me. I can't wait to come back.
Yeah, heck yeah, man.
It's always awesome whenever we get someone on here, that has all these things in the works. Trying to get out there. So
yeah, like I said, y'all be on the lookout, man. More fights to come and some music and stuff, man. And if I know anybody wants some actors, I'm the guy, man. I like to act too, so.
Heck yeah.
That is
I know
awesome,
some people,
dude.
man. I know some people. Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of things going on in Nashville, like all the time.
Yeah.
They need actors.
Yeah, man. Seriously, I need to go up there. I want to.
Like I had a roommate. We lived over here in Dixon a couple years ago, and he used to go to these auditions. Like one of them was for like a horror movie, and then the other one was like for this. I think it was like a music video or something. So there's like always things going on up there.
Yeah, that's nice. Like I said, man, the ultimate goal: win the UFC belt or Bellator, but preferably UFC. You know, that's the NFL, I guess, right now.
Yeah.
UFC, man, put out an album and star in a superhero movie.
There you go.
I want to be a superhero, man.
Yes,
I got inspired by the Black Panther, so maybe I can come up with something.
Yeah,
That was
a great movie.
It was a great movie. So,
and heck yeah.
That's the ultimate goals right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, and dude, if you had something positive, we always try to end it on like a positive note. If you got something you could tell somebody that's like trying to start out fighting, what would you?
So I just starting out fighting, man.
Yeah. Or like maybe just going through hard times in life or something.
Never give up, man, and always do your best.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody, you're gonna go through a hard time, you know. You don't fall down, you know. You gonna understand how good it is when you get up. You know what I mean? So, you know, always keep fighting, man. Do your best and everything. Never stop. You know, hell, I'd rather work 12-hour shifts, man. Get up, get off, and go train 2 hours, sleep 3, get back up, back to training, man. You know.
Dude.
Go to sleep for me and wake right back up. Get the same as like, man, I get like, did I even sleep?
Yeah.
But you know, like you see the results, you know, in the fight. So,
dude,
that makes it all worth it.
Yeah.
And so one day maybe I don't have to do that no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, look back and reflect on it, all the hard times. Like, yeah.
It makes you appreciate the good times even more.
Yeah.
Like being able to reflect on what you went through to get there. So.
Right.
Yeah.
So
People come out and see those 16 seconds in that fight, and they don't realize the freaking months.
I mean, even the guys that lose, man. You know, you doing the sport. You know, doing this sport, there's going to be a winner and a loser.
Yeah.
End of the day, man, everybody's a winner stepping in there. You're doing something that it's easy on the outside looking in. It's like, yeah, I can get in there and fight. But man, you get in there, those nerves get to you. You know, it's like, man, now I can. This is real. Like I can get knocked out. You know, choked out in front of everybody watching. You know what I mean? So you always pat yourself on the back for that. You know, that's why I respect everybody doing this. You know, like I said, everybody wants to see a knockout. You know, see the finish, but the work behind it, it's more. It's bigger than that.
Yeah.
So about respect.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome, man. That's freaking awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, nice, man.
All right.
Well, looking forward to having you back on here sometime soon. Looking forward to seeing y'all both in the cage soon again.
Yeah,
brother.
Yeah, we'll try and put the links up to some of your stuff.
Okay.
Let us know.
Yeah, man. I supposed to record sometime. Well, I record sometime next week. So hopefully I can get all, you know, once I get all the mastering, editing, and everything done. I'll send y'all the song and stuff, and then we'll put that out.
That would be awesome.
Put the album out. So
Thank you, brother. Well, thank you, man.
Well, I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Thank you.
I appreciate you having me. You ready to go, boy?
Out of it, dude.
Hey, you ready?
He's like, wait.